Ever since I was a small child, some of my first memories are hauling peaches from South Carolina with my father and my granddad. They've always had a fruit stand, South Carolina, North Carolina, and so when I moved from North Carolina to Tennessee, I lived in a house close to here, and I thought, man, this would make a great fruit stand. Just the layout of the place and the whole area. It's a nice area for it. So basically, long story short is I quit my job and invested in myself, and here we are today. We started in 2018 at the Big Red Apple Shed. The time and effort, I've put everything I've owned into it financially and then emotionally, and all of us, my family and this team that I have here today has worked really hard to start it. We started with 11 by 90 shed, and that was where the name kind of came from. Everything was red. So we were like, man, let's call this something. We want it to be big one day. I want this to be like bigger than I could dream it up. So we started like, let's call it the Big Shed. And like, that's not good. So we ended up, long story short, we worked on it all day. I was like, how about the Big Red Apple? And we're like, well, that's kind of cool, but we got this shed we're gonna start in. So long story short, it was like the Big Red Apple Shed. That's how it came out about. And it just had a ring to it. And the logo that we came up with fit it well. And having the apple in the name lets you know that in the wintertime, we would have other things. In the summer, you have plenty of business. So we wanted people to realize that in the fall, there would be a lot of vegetables and apples as well. So that's where the Big Red Apple Shed came from. It's just brainstorming all day long to get to that. Some of this networking that I'm doing now, I've done business with some of these growers and farmers. Some of them, I know their grandkids. Some of them, they know my granddad. Like, it's just been a lot of years of connecting with different growers and farmers and places to get these items, to get real fresh stuff and get it regular. And it really hasn't changed much today, just the volume. We've had to do more, of course, so we just haul more at a time. But still some of the same people that we've dealt with when I opened. In the fall, apples are a big thing. You start off, for us here, strawberries. The South Carolina strawberry is, if you haven't had one, you have to get one. It's the best berry money can buy. It's a real popular item. Cantaloupe, and then the sugar doll watermelon, black. It's a real dark watermelon, real red on the inside. It's extra sweet. This area really likes them. People love the cantaloupe, watermelon, and strawberries in this area. Man, people love the Big Red Apple Shed. We've delivered excellent quality with a good customer service, and not just one day, but every time you come, we're friendly. The place is clean, it's full, so it's been really enjoyed. But right now you can find your spring items. There's plenty of tomatoes and half-runner beans, and the bigger items are like your strawberries, but the store is full of just excellent fruit. And then, like I say, you'll always get friendly service, and we're always here to help. The grocery store stuff is just a little different. It's a little more commercial. They have different items than we have. Our stuff is more, I guess I want to say, from farm to table. There's less stops in between farm to table. And some people will come in here just for memories. Like if your granddad grew beans, there's a memory. The Concord grapes, you remember eating that as a kid, or there's certain items that you just remember that you don't always see everywhere. And that's what makes us special, is some of those key items like that. The best thing that we done was my wife started a Facebook page. And we were kind of like leery of it at first. We'll just start it and see how it grows. We put the logo on there, and we posted a thing or two, and it really just blew up. And all of a sudden people liked it and they shared. And today we have 18,000 followers on Facebook. So if we post something, everyone kind of can know what's going on at the Big Red Apple Shed without coming by. So it's been really good for us. Yeah, this is a 50 by 72 greenhouse, and we put this in last year to help house these plants. We had a really good plant business, but the weather in this area, it can be cold one week, it can be hot one week. So we wanted to give it the same feel as the apple shed. We wanted to keep enough variety and a lot of it and be able to house it. So that's what we've done. We've made it to where you can come in here and no matter what the weather is, it's going to be full and neat and you can find what you want. Everything that we do at the Big Red Apple Shed is of the highest quality. If we wouldn't buy it, we don't want to sell it. So these are locally grown plants. What you're seeing here today are from Churchill. A really good friend of mine grows most of these plants, and he also has the same values that we have. We want to give you a good plant, a good product for a fair price. And that's what the whole store has been about, is moving volume, moving a lot of it at a fair price and getting a really good, quality is what we're after. Yeah, we always have, I always want to invest in this community, into Bristol, and in the business that I'm doing. So Yeah, we have some really nice people, two ladies in the area that are making some sourdough bread for us, sweet bread, and yeast rolls. And other times you'll find homemade cinnamon rolls, you know, and you'll find different things. But I would like, in a 3 to 5 year plan, is to put in a bakery to where you can see some of this stuff made here in store. And I think that would be, it would be beneficial to the area. It's really the community of Bristol. Like, honestly, this area really supports what the Big Red Apple Shed is doing, because there's not a lot of areas or places where you can find this much or this many items of fresh produce like this. It starts with management. It starts with me. How I base, how I act, and how we treat customers, and how we treat the people that come in here. It goes along. Like, that foundation is there. If you work here, we're friendly, we're fun, we're going to work hard, but at the end of the day, we're going to enjoy what we're doing. And the right type of people, they want to also do that. You know, they'll enjoy working for you, enjoy working with you, and that's what's made it real easy. Is the right people just fit in with us, and it works well. We are right above Stills Creek and Bristol, which is 594 Highway 126, and we're open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We only close for major holidays, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Then the rest of the time we work. We enjoy doing what we're doing, and that's the only way to keep the fruit business, keep it fresh, is to keep it going all the time, keep it coming and going every day. When you come in, we want you to say, man, that was really friendly. I feel like I'm at home. I don't feel like I'm at a store. I feel like it's just like any other day. You know, I was real comfortable there. And then when you get home, I want you to like, man, that stuff was great. The price was affordable, and the quality of stuff is like none other. You can't find it anywhere else like you can find it at the Big Red Apple Shed.